Good morning, folks. It's time for Comics and Coffee with Cliff. And today I'm doing a bunch of stuff. We'll be right back. So I'm not afraid to talk about my feelings. My week has been a damn mess. Super stressed, audits at work, yellow jackets destroying my life. If you notice, I am not entirely yellow jacket free, but it's much better. Shout out to my friend Dave, Hyper Black Knight, if you ever see him in the chats, for doing a lovely job reorganizing and making the room suitable for me to actually sit in here. And hopefully the job that the exterminator did will kick in and it'll be good. Yay. Good morning, John. Good morning, Bo. So mostly I'm just doing unboxings. But while I'm here, YouTube, while I'm here. Oh my God. You can't even be the slightest bit frustrated because technology will hate you. And I'm putting the link in the chat. Everybody knows the deal. Show your face, blah, blah, blah. Good morning, Diane. So good to see you. I'm glad you could join me for me randomly unboxing comic books. So this is so funny. And my DMs are really funny. So, oh my God. Oh, John will join me. That's lovely. So anyhow, it was a really, 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 really difficult last 2 weeks. It's all a fog. All I remember is when I left for Canada, I had said to my mother from the driveway, I'm really worried about what those things are doing. And when I said things, I was not sure if they were yellow jackets, hornets, bees, whatever. We got back and it was getting increasingly more bothersome, but I was absolutely sure they were yellow jackets. I took pictures, I Googled, whatever, right? And so I called the exterminator, much to her chagrin, because of course she didn't want to pay the money, but it got to the point where now they were invading her bedroom. So she went from being upset with me to agreeing with me. The exterminator comes for wave one, and wave one, I'm safe. My room is safe. My mom's room is safe, but our guest room is still, they're dying in there, but they're still hanging out and dying. They're hanging out and dying. And this room, they were having a freaking orgy. So, and this exterminator said, you have to wait 7 days. And you better believe, hey, Nachi, how are you doing this morning? You better believe I called that exterminator back on the 7th day. And I'm like, nope, it's a hellhole. Good morning, Dan. And also, the guy who's been renovating my basement was like, oh, well, there's a bunch of them thriving in the boiler room, right? So I called back. I told them the boiler room, it's out of control. They're having an orgy in my office. Let's get to it. So the guy came back. I was at work. My mother followed him around. He was concerned about the boiler room and he's spraying from outside the boiler room. She's like, can you put the suit on and get in there and really hit the boiler room? And he's like, all right, yes, ma'am. He put the suit on, came back. So I really hope they're dying. But it's warm in the boiler room. They're fighters. They're nasty little fighters. So anyhow, it's wave 2. I have the window open. I never open windows because I hate insects so much, right? But this is the exception. I've got the fan blowing. So make the room air out a little bit. So my friend Dave was here yesterday and he was cleaning up, and I have this really nasty, that's supposed to be environmentally safe spray, but the smell is overwhelming. And he used it to kill a few of them, and my mom is losing her mind. So that's one more reason that I got to air everything out. Now you might be worried. Am I worried about the chemicals? Am I worried about the smells? Am I worried about being crazy? I'm like, well, I'm already crazy, so there's not much more to worry about. And one of their dead little bodies is hiding right here, annoying me. So you're going right into. There we go. They're going right into the garbage. Okay. Ugh. So anyhow, you didn't come here to hear me talk about Yellow Jackets. Let's talk about comics. I don't even know what John. So John, J-Med, y'all know him as J-Med. You know his Kickstarter for Eric, right? So some time ago, I won one of his giveaways, and to promote Eric, and I won another one shortly thereafter. And Bo, you came for my voice. I appreciate you. So this is the follow-up care package. And look, there's even a note. Oh, Najee. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
You came just in time for box openings. All right. Cliff, You're incredible. Please don't stop making content, and thank you so much for your support. I love this man. I'm going to have to send him something. So
that's cool.
What did I get? Let's find out, because God knows I don't remember at this point.
Yeah.
My whole life has been fighting bees and doing an audit at work. So while I'm trying to get this open, let me talk about the audit at work. So the audit at work happens every 3 years. I've never experienced one firsthand because I was previously in IT. And then when I left IT, the position I had was only for 2 years. So I did not have to experience an audit there, which was very fortunate. John, you're live from the garage.
I am. I was just doing some organizing.
What's up?
Sorry.
What's up, John?
So, John, this is Najee. He's local. He's from the area.
How's it going?
It's doing good. Just showing now. So what are we up to today?
I'm organizing comic books, and then I'm off to an Oktoberfest party.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. How's your Comic-Con?
Say that again. Sorry.
Well, how's your Comic-Con going?
My collection's going all right. I got, I'm just enough space to survive my collection at this point.
That's cool. So Cliff, how you been doing?
Oh, if you've been following along, I've been absolutely terrible.
What happened?
John is frozen in his garage. So the audit at work, extremely stressful, and I've never been through one. And everyone around me is making it extremely stressful.
Oh man!
Except for the people I work with every day. They're like, "Hey, I've survived this. Blah blah blah. Like, just hang in there, right?" So anyhow, sure enough, it really was a just hang in there situation. I'm going over all sorts of paperwork and stuff, losing my mind. And it turned out that it was all fine. We lost Najee. Oh my God.
I'm still here.
I'm glad you're still here. I appreciate you. Thank you for even joining. All right. So I got this Jang cover of Captain Harlock.
Ooh. Jang gang.
Yes.
Wow.
All right. I got. Oh my. Now this is funny because I feel bad because I don't like the way Jang does Superman. I love his work, but I don't like the way he does Superman. So I get a World's Finest.
Okay.
Awesome.
And then I get the Superman one in the Fortress, which is the one I like the least.
Oh my God, yes.
He did one for Superman Son of Kal-El where the two of them were flying next to each other that I loved.
Yeah, I like that one. That's like the only one. And this was not too bad. This was not too bad. This is the Night Terror Superman #2.
Yeah, that was not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Now, this one I actually love. It upsets me that he knocked this one out of the park. This one is General Zod.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm like, you knocked General Zod out of the park, but you got me worried about Superman.
Yeah.
All right. This one is lovely, and it's foil, and it's Jang again. Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome cover.
Right?
Shiny cover. Like a lot.
Yeah, this one he did great. All right, he also Sentinels.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I was going to say he's really good at doing things that are like metallic, machine-like, know, I think that's why sometimes Superman looks a little bit clunky.
Yes, I believe it. So, and then, now these I really love, and this one's signed Spider-Man.
Yeah, those are cool. When they see
Nice.
the bottom of his foot, I'm like,
Another Spider-Man.
Oh wow, Black Suit Spider-Man. Wow.
Now this one's really something. Godzilla.
Nice,
Well, it's not
Kaiju.
Godzilla on the cover, but it's part of the Godzilla JLA.
Mm.
And of course, the Titans.
Awesome.
yeah, that's cool. Cyborg looks so great. It's perfect.
Yeah, Cyborg looks great, and even Dick and Donna look okay. I'm just saying, get on the ball with Superman.
Oh yeah. So Cliff, so we what we been up to?
For what's that?
Cliff, what we been up to?
No cocktail this morning. Today's coffee.
He says,
No.
"What have you been up to?"
Oh, what have I been up to? The
Yeah.
damn audit that's been destroying my life. I can't hear nothing. You know what? These freaking Yellow Jackets, destroyed everything.
Turn down the background music. And you'll hear
Yeah. So
It's not even the background music, but I will turn.
yeah. So you check out the
Look at my shirt.
the latest news on. Oh, nice. Deadpool.
Did you say good boy?
No, he said Deadpool.
I thought you said good boy.
Oh no, I said no. I was saying me too.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So Cliff. So we've been playing.
I've been playing nothing. I've been reading almost nothing.
Okay, I understand.
I have been suffering through that audit. Like I had so little sleep this week, and no, that's not true. I did have sleep this week, but it was very, very clunky sleep this week, and my stress is up. And also, I have not been able to have caffeine for 2 weeks. Like even the coffee I'm having right now is
What? What's going on?
So on top of, I thought I lowered the background music, and I'm really hearing it. All right,
Yeah.
so on top of everything else that's going on in my life, my mother's friend from Guatemala has been losing weight, taking this combination of pills and tea from Guatemala. So she gives some to my mom for me. And then her husband's in Guatemala, and she orders more for her husband to bring back with her, right? So my mom
Okay.
puts me on this diet. She goes, but you can't have caffeine. So I've been suffering with these 2 extra pills, my regular medication, a tea that tastes like dirty earth, and no caffeine.
Unacceptable.
It's driven me absolutely crazy. Oh my God, I'm adjusting the wrong music. No wonder.
Hmm.
There it is. You
Yeah.
got it.
I'm like, I keep
Got it.
changing it. Why isn't it happening?
Do you check? Do you ever do books from Marvel yet? For your Comic-Con announcement?
I did. And I'm less excited for the Marvel books than I am for the DC books.
Okay, because they thought here's the thing: we need young John back. We need young John Kent back, younger John Kent back. But
And I hope
problem
they
is,
do.
hopefully DC can bring that young kid back. We start making him older. What they've been doing now with the whole But it's like the KOY now with the new DC books that are coming out.
The Super
Oh,
Sons.
Yeah, we need that back. But
I just bought that omnibus, the Super Sons omnibus.
That's good. That's good.
It's good. It's good. I mean, I've read almost all of it, I think. So, but I haven't. It's nice to have it all collected in one set.
Oh, I was have a question. How much that actually cost that actually? I'll try and get that book. How much that cost?
Which one?
Which
The omnibus books, they're 10%. So I'm not,
Oh,
that
they're,
omnibus.
they're usually about 125, aren't they?
Okay.
Yeah, but I got that one on in-stock trades, and I want to say it was like 40-something% off, so it was pretty cheap. I think that one was in the $80 range.
Yeah.
In-stock trades had it just a like a few weeks ago, so they may still have it.
Yeah, the Super Sons Omnibus. If you Google it, I found one on. I mean, it's been previously read, but I found one on eBay for 46.
There, ooh, steal.
That's
Yeah.
good.
But it is previously read. It's not like it's going to be minty.
That's good.
But yeah, no, it's a good story. But I'm not a fan of de-aging John Kent. I'm more of a fan of giving him a proper place
Yeah.
in DC and just, because I'm so tired of the wishy-washiness of it all. I'm like, just leave him alone. Let's do a story about his powers, right? Because he was one of the people affected by the effects of the Lazarus Planet, and he still has the Lazarus Planet powers as well as being Kryptonian. So let's do a story working through that, right? Let's get through that. I would like that, and let's get him back on track.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I got a special guest, but I want you to meet because he knows about this John Kent stuff. But also the Mayday Parker stuff. Mayday Parker needs to come back as well because Mayday Parker needs his own series back. And I'm sorry to say this. Listen, we need Mayday Parker and John Kent back in DC and Marvel. I'm tired of the whole new character of Spider-Girl not be Mayday Parker. Like on Marvel side and the older side of John Kent and the DC side. I'm just tired of it. So,
well, I'll let you have one of them.
I know because listen, Spider-Girl, the real Spider-Girl is Mayday Parker, and that was a good issue. Those were good issues back in the day, but sadly Marvel don't do it anymore. But they keep focusing on the new Spider-Girl, who's the young kid, and the design that I'm talking about. From that one, and I'm telling now, it just starts saying this, but I truly wish we had Spider-Girl back, the Mayday Parker version, into the continuity.
Maybe it's from an alternate universe, so giving her an alternate universe series shouldn't be a problem,
Yeah.
And I don't mind the new Spider-Girl. I like the fact that she started out, as a working with what's his name, Bullseye, and the fact that she learned that Bullseye was using her. She has a good story onto herself.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we can't have a book with Mayday. Again, my answer many times to these things is have an anthology book, but apparently anthology books don't sell well.
I don't know why. They do so well in the profits now with Marvel and DC and stuff.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm like, I don't even know who is managing the real numbers.
Oh, by the way, their partners, WB, who owns DC, and Disney owns Marvel. That's a whole different story because their partners had to say what they're saying because DC owned by WB and Disney owns Marvel. So, whole different story by there, or different partners they own. These companies they own now. You ask them that way. Like Marvel owned by Disney, and because Disney bought Marvel back in 2009, 2010, and DC owned by WB. So that's my story.
All right. Good morning, Shiloh. How you doing?
I'm
What's
doing.
up? Hey, what's
Hello.
up, Matt? What's up?
Hey, doing. How you
I've never
doing?
seen you in daylight, Shiloh. Never.
The morning routine,
Vampire.
man.
Cliff.
Yes, sir. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Quick, up one more guess.
Um,
I'll be right back.
So, Cliff, how are you doing this month? Cliff, how are you doing this month? You...
Najee's gonna bring his friend who's gonna yell at me about how John Kent needs to be young again.
Hey,
Super
Cliff.
fun.
Cliff, how are you, you beautiful buddy? You had your coffee yet, buddy?
I'm not back to normal yet. I've had a very hard time between the bees, my diet, and
Wait, the bees? What about the bees?
well, I had yellow jackets, and they were, ruining my life basically.
Are you allergic, buddy? Just want to know. Because I
You
here's
be
the thing.
allergic for there to be 5,000 bees storming my home or more. Like thousands of them. Thousands.
Are you allergic? For real?
I don't even know. I don't know, and I don't need to find out. There was thousands of
Okay. Jill?
Starflon, good morning.
I didn't even know, so.
So I've got this very big box from my comic shop that I'm opening.
Ooh, you're right. That is a big box.
There we go.
For someone that loves comics that much, that is a big box. Kind of makes you want to play one of those mystery games, you know, like the thing how they make you guess how many gumballs.
He's coming.
So.
TV is coming.
Okay. But yeah, Cliff, or anyone, does anyone remember where you? Okay. Cliff, do you remember how back in the day, or even recently, or even in most places, they had most stores or toy shops or anything have those jars where you'd have to guess how many like gumballs or whatever is in the jar.
Yes.
And like if you had to, if someone got right, or the closest person would like win a prize or something.
Yeah.
That's why I think about why I see the big box of comics there, because you have to think how many comics are in that box.
Oh, sick.
Well, how many slabs do you think are in this box?
Wait, huh?
How many slabs do you think are in this box?
You see, I never was good at math, buddy.
All right, so I'm letting you know.
Okay. Thought brother, how to do, Cliff?
1.
1.
2.
You know, John, if he says there's okay. Oh, that's what those are.
5, 6.
Okay, so that's what slabs are. I was wondering what
7,
slabs
8.
were. Okay, so there's 8 slabs.
Yes, I was hoping to be here in time for only slabs, but they weren't, which is fine. For my next only slabs, we could do it.
Cliff, question, because you know me, I'm not inclined to knowledge on this
still
stuff.
here?
What's a slab?
What do you mean? Well, a graded comic book.
Okay, I was sorry. Again, I'm still trying to learn the basics here. Because I used to collect comic books in high school during...
Yeah, I'm still here.
1 sec.
Oh,
Let me get my mic for a sec.
You're good, Najee. Anyway, but yeah, Cliff, I used to collect a bunch of comics in high school. Because around high school, I found out about the local free comic book day here. But I was still never like die-hard experience in what different things were, like slabs, stuff like that. Knowledge of them, that was kind of vague. So still kind of learning, you know.
I didn't ignore you, Marcus. I love you. You know.
Oh, wait, look, Circumstances is there. That's another person I ain't seen in a while. Circum, how you doing, buddy? You? Hello, brother. How I do?
Look, Trev acknowledged you. Haha! I found it. There you go.
Acknowledge you. I like that. Someone been watching some WWE recently.
You came to the wrong place. You came to the wrong place.
So no.
Yeah, well,
no,
Tell me waking up just for this.
Hello.
What's up, Marcus?
Good morning.
Morning.
All right.
Morning, buddy.
Yep.
Oh, this one has the invoice attached with my slabs and their prices. That's good. All right. So now these were all auction items.
Hey, Tavia. How you doing?
Yep.
And this one,
Yeah, hold for a sec. I'll be on mic. Hold for a sec.
Okay.
Okay.
Take your time.
all right. Amazing Adventures number 6. Featuring
Cool.
and Black Widow. This
Nice
immediately continues over into the Avengers after this issue. If you recognize this guy,
Good.
he makes his move on after this.
Is that a Sentinel?
That's
or
going
his
to
name
claim.
is?
There's no
That's
such
one
Hold
name.
on.
I don't know who that is. I know Black Widow, but I don't know the other guy. Is that Squad Supreme or that?
These are the Inhumans from the Fantastic
Okay.
Four. Live
That's
on the
them. I couldn't tell that was them.
Like there's Medusa, Triton.
I knew Medusa from the Uncanny Avengers or whatever it was, but
I looking at Stardom. I didn't know when you become used to the modern looks, then the classic looks.
Go ahead, Cliff. I'm sorry, buddy.
That's okay. So
Okay.
let's see. That was Amazing Adventures. That was $28. So I did all right.
$20 and $10.
Yeah, stuff's getting expensive nowadays, but
Yeah. I know,
Well,
I know.
again, getting something slab is. Oh wow, John.
That right there, according to what you're talking about, getting comics read sounds like it's expensive as is.
Right, because it's
So.
like 35. It's like $35 to get something slabbed. I got that one for 28. I feel like $1 million. All right.
Yes,
this,
Gary,
that is,
I've got
yes, go ahead.
this was from 1977. It's a 9.0. I paid $52 for this one,
This is not working.
and it's part of the Private War of Doctor Doom, and it's Avengers 155.
Ooh.
All right. So we're
So
Awesome.
I love this one.
Taylor
Yeah.
Wonder says, "Hey, you somewhat sexy sugar boogers." The only,
I do have this.
the only reference I know from Sugar Booger is like Jimmy
Yeah.
Neutron's dad from the series. So
Joe, you got the marriage of Peter Parker and Mary Jane.
Yep.
nice,
This is
awesome.
$35.
Very nice.
Dang, I've always waited.
thought
I've
that
always
was
wanted them to get together. So,
Always a pickup. All right.
It's the only issue I have is if I usually get trade payback for hardcovers.
Well, as we all know, when you're getting a hardcover, at least you get a full story.
Indeed.
This was a 7.5, also from 1977. And I like because the issues were coming out bi-monthly. So it's Adventure Comics 452.
Cool.
Ooh, nice.
Love the colors. They did really good on the art on that.
Well, the art on this is Jim Aparo, so he is a bit of a legend. And I
I
believe
can tell by the art.
and the writer
Wow.
is David Michelini. David Michelini, who gave us some of the best Spider-Man stories ever, and also took a very dark turn with Aquaman. Aquaman fighting, to protect the environment. Black Manta being reintroduced and murdering his child. All of that stuff. So
But-
this is part of that saga.
We did a very
Oof.
dark story adapted for the next movie, but the movie didn't do that story well.
Well, that was the end of the DCEU right there.
Well, it was.
At least it wasn't as bad as the
Good.
Flash.
You know what?
Back when it was horrible.
You know
I
what,
don't
Cliff?
get it.
I just had a bit of a realization. You know how some like kids shows like SpongeBob like adopt like certain vibes and trends from other shows, and they incorporate like Easter egg like
I know it's cover.
That's the one.
like for example.
Oh,
Oh.
but that's the one. Tibia, what got this?
If
That's
I
the
had to
big
guess,
one I
that's
like.
like
John Kent.
sorry.
Yeah, John.
Yeah, I was about to
And
say
Dad.
John.
So
You got
covered.
like Clark Kent and John Kent, like Superboy and
Yeah.
Superman.
I was not fans on the cover. I didn't like the series, but I'm glad you got that cover. Looks pretty cool.
I like that series a bunch. Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh,
think
Superman
it
was
was
pretty
good.
good.
Me.
All I did was breathe, and it switched the window. Look at that.
Hour of your breath.
Cliff, it's funny because Diggs has that issue all the time.
Yeah.
I tell you, man, StreamYards, it's been really wonka
If the issue-
lately.
If the issue you're having
Oh.
is that like you keep jumping back to the main screen, what you need to do is go to the screen where we're all the same size, and then move the person you want to be in the center, or the big screen, to the upper corner. They need
Yeah,
to be in
you
the
know what
driver's seat.
I did?
I know you do that.
I switched it to another screen to keep you center, and then switched back to this screen, and you stayed center.
All right, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got
so-
these from Rob's Fat Stacks
Oh,
recently.
wow.
There's a
Awesome.
1 in 25 miles.
Oh,
Of
Miles.
course, I know Cliff will love this one.
Right.
Oh, yeah, it's a Supergirl.
Yeah, the movie was something else.
Early
Yeah,
Death
Blue
Lot.
Card movie, he would have been the point. I told you would have time. They have potential. But they messed
Sergeant.
up.
I don't have any Sergeant Fury in the Howling.
Sergeant
Commander,
Fury.
so we wanna-
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
That's cover. That's cover.
And of course, Nightcrawler with Spidey is always a good thing. And then he also sent
And
me
Punisher. I saw Punisher on that.
Vendetta.
Wow, V for
Yeah,
Vendetta.
this is a
Was that Punisher on there?
Punisher book. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know
Pretty good.
how early in his appearances it was, but yeah, I
It
got all
doesn't matter.
those
It's part of the
Robins.
first team up. It's the part of the first team up with Spider-Man and Nightcrawler.
And
Yeah,
it's the first
both
appearance
very
of Jigsaw,
agile.
The villain, the Punisher villain.
Yes.
Wait. Oh, so Punisher's the bad guy in this equation.
Yes, he was trying to assassinate Spidey in that 129.
Yes, but he was convinced that Spidey was a criminal, and we all know the Punisher likes to take out criminals.
Yeah, he's kind of
Who
the
did-
mark for that kind of equation.
J.
Yeah,
Jonah Jameson yet again. Causing problems.
Cliff, I have a
Oh
question for you.
yeah, J. Jonah Jameson, Triple J, pulling strings.
Alright.
Cliff, I have a question for
Alright,
you.
sorry.
How do you feel about Batwoman coming back as a new book series next year?
I love it. I told you, I love everything DC's doing. I love everything they're doing. Every announcer from DC, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Give it. Give it.
Okay, yeah,
Pretend-
I'm not.
I want
Cliff, I'm
Batwoman.
gonna get going. It sounds like she's gonna be back in my room, so I gotta get going.
I'm sorry, Shiloh. Thank you for joining us.
No, it's okay. I was just happy to see your beautiful face this morning. Take care of yourself, and Cliff, remember, please, 100% take care of yourself. All right. You only have one life, man. Enjoy it while you have it. Take care.
Yeah. So Tibia, tell what John Kent, please.
Well, my sister.
What happened to you? Had a question for me, Najee. What happened to you? Had a question for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My sister's boyfriend got me these.
Okay. Okay. I have a question. He's got a book here. Okay. So
There's Super Sons. Well, kind of more at the miniseries.
oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. More. We have more books.
I love that. That's
Well, I did a single issue actually. And I
Okay.
said my sister's boyfriend got me these.
oh wow.
Well, more like husband now since they got married.
Oh wow. Yo, you got what collection?
Like I said before, my sister.
Oh.
got me
Kid
these.
Joker and Kid Lex. Oh,
Yep, they're so cute.
Now, I'll get some fear about Batwoman series coming back because I know the Arthur's coming back. The Arthur. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the Arthur coming back with doing Batwoman again after years of?
great. They did great the first time. I'm crossing my fingers that they do great again.
Yeah.
Greg Rucka gets
Unlike
all
Jeff
the-
Loeb, who decided to come back to Batman after 20 years for a cash grab and give us a garbage story that I cannot tolerate or support. But whatever. You know,
Oh yeah, to put out Iron Man as well. To put out Iron Man book that's coming out from Marvel next year.
It's
So
like the Hush 2 a tell story. Not interesting.
listen, if it weren't for the fact
That was ours.
that the characters are all very different than when we last saw them, and he's writing them like we barely know them, it could be an interesting story. But
Yeah.
it's the fact that he's writing this sequel as if there was no character development for all of these characters for 20 freaking years.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Barbara does not act like Barbara. Red Hood absolutely is like, it's just like throw him back in time 20 years.
Oh
Zero
my.
development.
The worst part. Oh, sorry.
Damien teaming up with the man that killed Alfred. Why?
It's
Damian
dumb.
never.
Oh,
I was gonna make it 10 times worse. No Tim Drake Robin, who is part of Hush 1 with Tim Drake. What the hell?
Drake is in there.
Is
And he's
he?
also, yeah, he is, but he sucks. Like everybody sucks. You know? I don't even
Wait.
know if he's there. He's just there to just suck. You know, he's usually basically he's trying to keep Bruce like, you know, to be sensible, but like it's not even working. Everyone is not acting like themselves, they're all going crazy.
Wait, I know Tim Drake in Hush 2 because when I read that thing, I didn't see Tim Drake.
He's
Yeah.
there, he's just not doing anything.
What, dumb? What the hell? But he's
Yeah, I'm
part
just
of Hush
saying,
1.
He's there. He's not doing anything. There's nothing to say about him. Barbara's acting a fool. All right. Dick is acting a fool.
Yeah.
Red Hood is acting ridiculous. And Damien
Man,
is
that kind of
also
idiot.
acting a fool. Yeah. Oh look, Garfong is with you on the Love of the Super Sons.
Indeed, I love it too. It's my favorite series at the end. Indeed, what one of my favorite series would.
now
Yeah, I was on my damn time at this point.
I do have a question about the whole there are books coming out from Marvel and DC, and there's one character that you want to bring back. Well, one character you want to bring back from Marvel and DC that's unscrewed. Like what character you want to bring back with in TVA?
Oh, that's such an unfair question. But Bunker, I want
Yeah.
Bunker. I want Bunker to have a series. I want Bunker and John Kent to date. I'm just saying. I'm for it all day long. I will do DC Comics Presents featuring John Kent, you know, and then we'll have him team up with Bunker in like issue 2, start to get that romance fired up, and then I'll just keep doing DC Comics Presents featuring
Okay.
John Kent. I'll do
Okay.
that all day long.
Okay, you remember that book that got canceled recently from that recent person who got fired from DC?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
right.
you mean that train wreck, that abomination, that
Yeah,
book?
yeah.
Far as that's concerned, I don't give a damn
All right, let me
politics.
take you back to the past with Avengers number 150,
Yeah.
which I got in a 9.2, which this is also part 1 of the Private War of Doctor Doom.
Oh wow.
Which
Get that.
annoys me, but let's see here. And this one I scored for $51. I did pretty good because these are very so from starting out with issue 150, we get involved with Atuma, Submariner, Doctor Doom, and it all comes together. If you look up the trade paperback, The Private War of Doctor Doom, it collects all these issues and the issues of supervillain team up that tie it all together. It's a very impressive event, and it's one of my favorite childhood comics that I read. So
Awesome.
that's
And what
how
ab-
it's in
you
here.
got the Virgo comics from Constantine Weaver? The Virgo comics from
No, by the way, it's coming back.
I rarely have anything like that, but I will show you something that's a little bit political
Okay. Sounds
really.
good.
that I love.
Oh god.
And
Captain America?
it was also in a freaking auction.
Oh, Black Panther.
Jungle Action featuring Black Panther number 21, where he is fighting the Klan.
Oh wow.
Nice, that's so cool.
One of the
Yep.
most controversial covers of the whole saga. And it is the first book I got from that whole saga because it's a little bit difficult to get them and get them in good quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured much.
Okay, I'll question. Does current Marvel know what that series now with the whole current
They
Marvel?
don't do political stories, do they? Wait, do
Uh,
they? I don't remember anymore.
I got forgot. Current Marvel, not put Disney
Yeah,
involvement.
current Marvel. Due to this, the
Current
pretty
Marvel.
good opening this.
Marvel is such a dangerous term to throw around.
I thought I said that.
Yeah.
I said I got current DC as well, but that's
Not
stereotypical.
really.
Oh, okay. This one is my childhood, and again, because nobody appreciates Legion of Superheroes, I got this book for only. I got this book for $14.
Awesome place.
What is it?
And it's only a 9.0, but this is the actual Death of Superboy.
Oh wow.
When did
so-
that happen?
So this happened back in 1987.
Oh, it's good.
So after Crisis, they did not know how to resolve the Legion of Superheroes connection to Superboy Superman, right? So
Yeah.
they decided that the Time Trapper, a known Legion villain, that when the Crisis happened, he took Superboy and put him in a pocket universe and protected him from the ravages of time and the Crisis. And then every time the Legion traveled back in time, Time Trapper was purposely sending them to his pocket universe, not to the mainstream DC universe. So it's a 4-part story, one part Superman, 1 part Action Comics, 2 parts Legion, where the Legionnaires go back after Cosmic Boy has come back from his honeymoon. And during his honeymoon, he discovers that the past is not what they believe it to be. And at the end of his honeymoon, the Time Trapper attacks him and shoves him back off to his home. And they go back to see what's going on, only to find Superboy waiting to trap them. And then, of course, Superman gets involved for a moment. And when Superman gets involved, Superboy is whooping him like nobody's business. But Superman gets Superboy to come to his senses. Superboy actually set it up for Superman to open the Kryptonite vault and try to kill him. And Superman's like, I would never do that to you, right? And then that's when he breaks, and he's like, the Time Trapper's been manipulating me. So they go back towards the future, but they can't control the time travel. So Superboy, actually, no, that's not even it. Superboy takes off with them, snaps out of it. They need to get back to the future. And Superboy wants to protect his planet, and there's a device the Time Trapper left there. So Superboy uses a bunch of his energy to use the device to protect his planet. And then he's like, I'll take you home. I was always able to get to the future without you, right? So he flies into the future using all of his strength, but that was the last of his power to get them home. He dies in Mon-El's arms when they get to the future. Mon-El, of course, being his adopted brother.
Yeah.
They have a beautiful tribute to him at the end of this issue. But yeah, again, one of the most moving and emotional, because I was really invested in these characters when I was a kid, and I love it, and I'm glad I have a slab of it.
Oh, awesome.
Very, very underrated story. Very interesting. Even though it's confusing with time travel.
Oh, this is volume 3 of the Legion of Superheroes. Volume 3 is wholly underrated. I recommend it to everybody. It's written by Paul Levitz. It's great.
Okay.
I love Brian so much.
All right, moving along. In my pot, we got 3 to go. We got 3 more to go.
Okay.
Oh, now you want me to answer your question?
Yeah, but the John Kent stuff.
I thought much you know the answer. Get G.A. John Kent. Or here's my compromise. If you want to have AW John Kent still exists, fine. But backup plan. Split the timeline. Think about it. Do what the real superhero did. Do that type of storyline, but have G.A. John Kent come back to the past. Okay, you return to the plane, stays there permanently, and you get to go at the way it's supposed to be. No Ultraman bullshit. No crime syndicate nonsense. Oh yeah, Ben still gets record of existence, and I get Weird John Kent back. Now, after 8 of John Kent, you want to keep him around? Fine, you keep him around.
I want the opposite. I'm going to keep John Kent. I'm going to keep all the trauma, and we're going to do an alternate Earth where we have stories of the Super Sons taking place where he was not kidnapped and he got to be raised properly by his parents.
Okay, that's an interesting idea, but I don't know. That still doesn't solve the problem with Ada Jones and Marcia doing, but
listen,
you
if I don't have up John, I can't have him dating Bunker. I got plans for that boy.
That's true. That's fair.
So this is part 2 of the very first team up of the Legion of Superheroes, the Justice Society of America, and the Justice League.
Oh, his covers are amazing.
Yeah.
Also from 1977. And of course, Mordru, the evil magician, he is responsible for this. And then later on in Jeff Johns' JSA, we'll see that Mordru is essentially immortal, and he played the JSA and the Legion in the future. Entropy Comics trying to make the bills disappear. We're all doing it, baby. We're all doing it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, we're all doing now.
This one was a steal, and this one I paid $24 for this.
$24?
I mean, my God.
That's the cost of shipping it to and from CGC.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
else. Just the shipping.
But taxes.
All right. Second to last. And I believe this is another Legion one.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, it is another Legion one. Wait, am I missing something?
Uh,
No, I'm not. I'm good. Okay.
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 So now I've been going on about the Paul Levitz run.
Yep.
This is issue 1 of the Paul Levitz run in a 9.8.
Cool.
Nice.
That's about it.
And what a great cover, right? And of course, that is silver ink they use for Legion of Superheroes.
Oh wow. Is this
All right.
shiny?
no,
So
it's not.
this- Okay, make sure.
Yeah, so we got Mon-El, Superboy's adopted brother, Colossal Boy in the background. We got Timberwolf up here, Block. We got Shrinking Violet, Wildfire, Dawnstar, I think I mentioned, and Colossal Boy back here in the background. Oh, and Chameleon Boy. So this was just a great series, and it opened with the Legion of Supervillains being like, I'm tired of this. We're going after the Legion. We're going to kill them. We're going to get this over with. It was like a whole thing, but it was a really good saga. And I've talked about it many times. But yeah, I got issue 1. I did get it for under fair market value. I got it for $40. I feel really good about this one too.
Awesome. Good choice.
Look at Wayne Deacon. His second favorite group is Legion of Superheroes. That's because you have great taste. You got great taste, man. All right, now the last one is not a big banger, but it is the oldest one of the bunch. It's Strange Tales number 156 from 1967, and it's the first appearance of Zom.
Cool.
Doctor Strange.
Yep, Doctor Strange. And of course, Umar appears as well. Now, it is only a 5.5, but with that, I still only paid $21.
Nice.
Oh,
So that is everything from my comic shop adventure.
okay.
I hope y'all enjoy.
Cool.
Awesome. I can't wait to see more of this because the comic books are very interesting now. Now the current
Going on right now.
a different question. I saw a lot of comic book stuff. So I saw a lot of comic book vendors at Comic Con a couple years ago, like near
At
Comic Con.
NYC?
Yeah, it's a lot of sort of comic books now. Collectibles. Well, like toy. Cliff. You do get toy collections, right?
I don't really get toys, but I understand. I see the appeal.
Okay, I'm just asking because I just saw vendors for toy collections now with and your Comic Con these days with new toys from X-Men 97 and such.
Yeah. Well, X-Men 97, I really enjoy. And if I thought
I'm so happy for that show.
if I had the funds, I would probably get those figures.
Yeah, we need Marvel Legends. I'll have in my room. I'll have a steel case. I'll have a bookcase with Marvel Legend figures and DC and Marvel for Comic Con figures exclusively. I'll have those in my room on my dresser. That'd be good. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Or have like a nice shelf or cabinet to put them in.
Yeah, I mean, a glass cup, like what you got, like a glass cabinet to put my figures.
Yeah.
Box, like in the steel case, whatever. One day. But
Yes. You'll get there. You'll get there. A few more redecorations and you'll get there.
I know my room is crazy. Got a Spider-Verse poster and my hero and Boba Fett and my Mandalorian and that figure. I've actually Miku at Mason. I might actually Miku like Japan stuff. So yeah, like
Nice.
Japan is so like two fish. I want to go to Japan one day and get some figures trying to get, but those are import prices so high now. The shipping costs are so here and there. So yeah,
Shipping
that's
costs have really gotten out of control.
yeah, and once those import figures, I hope I want to get those.
I agree. All right.
Yeah.
How about we play some Rated or Hated?
What's
This-
that?
This week's Rated or Hated is brought to us by the Cover Price 3-year retrospective of October 2022. So, for those of you new to this game, this is what we do. Our guests, you choose if you wish to rate it or hate it. If you hate it, we're going to move on. If you rate it, you got to rate it on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being like, oh, this is for somebody out there, not for me. And 5 being like, wow, this is really a must-have collectible and a good investment. Do you understand the rules?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's begin with number 10 from October of 22. It's Batman, number 126, the Tyler Kirkham Battle Damage variant.
Never heard of it.
It's in cover.
Yep.
Good cover, eh?
No.
Yeah.
John says hate it.
Yeah, I don't see the point.
Yeah, I too am going to hate it, not because I don't like the cover, but because there's nothing else to this other than the cover. Not a tremendous fan.
It's
Next.
not. I know.
I didn't like the stories. I don't know what happened. I don't remember.
It's Batman 126. Exactly. What happened? Whatever. You know.
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right. Black Panther.
Rate it.
number
Rate it.
2.
Rate it.
Oh,
Rate it.
look,
Stop talking, Cliff. Stop talking. Rate it.
Is it bad?
No,
1
this
through
is
5.
Shuri. This is a very important book in the Black Panther mythos. Great cover, great key. Definitely rate it. I would probably give this. I'm more of a Black Panther fan, so maybe I'm overrating it, but I'll give it a 4.
Cliff.
Yes.
I do have to go. Okay. I
gotta go?
feel.
Okay,
Yeah,
see you,
but-
Natty.
Well,
Oh,
thank
you
you for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man. I'll see you guys soon. Okay.
All right. Take care, Najee.
Mhm.
All right, Tevia, what are you going to rate it?
I haven't read the stories. I don't know what to rate it, but
But
I
it
give
is the first appearance of Shuri.
Yeah, so I'll rate it. I give it 10 out of 10.
5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.
Five. Okay.
I'm Jonna with you. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I very much appreciate Shuri and the storyline.
Yeah, she's a great character, and honestly, that universe is really well produced here in the Hudlin era. So yeah,
It's
all
playing
day.
in the Marvel Knights, not the new Marvel Knights, the old Marvel Knights.
Listen,
Yes.
Reginald Hudlin always knows his long game with the Black Panther family. Every time.
Indeed.
Every time. All right, next up, we have the Miranda Brothers, We Live, number 1. Rate it or hate it.
Never read it, so no comment.
Here's why I'm waffling, and I'm gonna say rate it, because the first volume of this comic is really entertaining. It's a lot of fun. It's a very enjoyable book. The reason I'm waffling is because the second volume is an absolute dumpster fire, and
How bad is it? I'm not curious.
it's a prime example of somebody losing the thread and just not having any idea what they were telling. Because this first volume is wonderful, and as a read, I don't know, as a collectible, it's probably a 2 out of 5. But as a read, this is a 4 out of 5. So I'll give it a 3 in the end to find a middle ground. But this was a very entertaining book.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm keeping my eyes out for Yellow Jackets. I'm going with a 1 on this. I enjoyed the original story, and that's all it has to offer. I say get the first trade and call it a day. You know, this puts it in the category of it's for someone, but not entirely for me.
Right. Yeah. And read it, gang. Read it. It's very entertaining.
Is Dante giving this a 5?
Ooh, that may have been the last one, but yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, next one is one we all know, and some of us usually love.
Yep.
New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool.
You got to rate it.
Yeah.
This is a definite. You have to rate it, even if you rate it low.
Tavia's
Gotta
ready
be
to put
rated.
it down.
I gotta hate it more because the story is not good. It's just Rob Liefeld
Not a good
nonsense.
story.
I like Deadpool, but didn't Deadpool before he was funny? This one he's like, what? He's not funny. This guy
Oh,
just
it
a genetic mercenary.
He showed up to murder. That was his job. Like,
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I think that's the
It's a
point. But
great-
this before
it's a
Deadpool
great
character development.
cover. You know, it's
Great
been
cover.
homaged
The cover is
many
awesome.
times.
Just the story it was not
So
good.
yeah, I think this is a rated. I think this is I'll give it a 4 out of 5 just for the character in his iconic place he's got in Marvel.
True. It took a while after the game was born, but hey, that's not 1 year I was born. Yep. So yeah,
I just saw another one.
I don't hate Deadpool. I like Deadpool. It's just Rob Liefeld story is not that good. Who DP? Deadpool.
Rad. First
No,
appearance,
yeah.
Gideon.
First,
Yes,
Gideon.
I
You know,
agree with
what a
Bleeker.
waste of a great character. Gideon made a great villain.
He did.
Agreed.
You know, and then like they used him in New Warriors, and then
It's the
They
hair.
want to
It's
do
that
the guy
awesome
with
hair.
Doors, right?
I mean they could have just shaved him bald and like
Lex Luthor him up.
yeah, let's Luthor him up. You know,
That actor wouldn't care forever.
I wouldn't agree with that necessarily.
I do
Why-
agree with
why don't-
Bleeker,
I
though,
think
that
he did
Cable
good
is
Deadpool.
the better character. I think Cable is more interesting than Wade, but that's just me.
I think both are good.
All right, next up we have Edge of Spider-Verse #5, the spoiler variant. It introduced that character whose name I'm not even gonna bother to look up because
I don't know who that is. I don't remember.
Hate it.
No
Hate-
comment.
I also
None of
hate
it just broke me. The story been all bad recently. It's been not good. It's just put my point. Right? Marvel should stop this Spider stories. Here the fuck, Marvel. If you want to try to smart, give us Mayday Paul get finally to the Rainbow Universe.
All right, #5, we have Star Wars Dr. Afro #24. It's the Ricky Yagawa variant. As most variants, people want it because it's a variant, and here we are. You can get it in a raw around $6, 9.40.
What's the key of this? Is it just the cover?
It's the 1 in 25. Yes, that's
That's it.
or not even the 1 in 25. Just that it was the hot variant.
Pass.
Let's see.
Pass. Yeah. Pass.
Oh, it's the introduction of the Dark Seekers.
Who?
Oh, so it
I
is
don't know who they are.
Exactly. I still pass. I still
Yeah, I
pass.
hate it,
Look at this
yeah.
Bleeker. Triple hate it.
Oh, shot by.
Moving right along, another one that people love or love to hate. It's Spawn #1.
Fun.
I mean,
I
it
love
deserves its place in history. It should be rated. It
Yeah,
should
this
be
should be right.
rated.
This should be like 5 out of 5. Because, well, the story may have been whatever, but it did give us Spawn, one of the awesome badass characters in independent history. Heck, Spawn also give it Invincible. Well, technically speaking, after Spawn came before Invincible, I think. I'm going to remember. I don't know the history of the image that much. I just know the basis of the image. But I always like Spawn as a character. I think it's a cool design. His story is complicated, confusing, but he's so cool. Like, look at his design. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's an iconic character. It's an iconic moment in comic book history. I feel like you have to rate it. I would probably give him a 4 out of 5.
Really? Story didn't get good until Neil wrote issue 9.
Where
That's
he
fair.
introduced Angela, which is true.
Yeah, that's true.
It made it more interesting, that's for sure. But again, John, did you rate it?
I did. I gave it a 4, which is pretty.
Again, I'm going to agree with you and also give it a 4. You
Yeah, I
know?
give it a 5 out of 5. More because of the.
And I'm
history
I'm sure there's many of us out there who would fight whether it deserves a 5 or 4.
Yeah.
I'm not a big enough Spawn fan to defend it being a 5, but I respect what it represents. I own multiple copies. I even thought it was a good first issue, which is pretty important, you know?
Agreed.
So, yeah, 4 out of 5 for sure. All right, next up, let's see if anyone remembers this. It's Night of the Ghoul, the Francesco Francavilla cover.
Never read it.
Let's
I don't
see if
even know what
there's
this is.
anything else. Well, it as usual, war story meets horror around being released around Halloween time.
Oh, I know why I don't know what this is.
Yes, 3 years ago, Zero News reported, blah, 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 very much down, that 20th Century Studios was interested in landing the rights.
Okay.
I don't know what this is because it's a Scott Snyder joint, and I don't like Scott Snyder. So
What?
pass.
I love Cross-Eyed Wedding.
Do you like his non-Batman writing? That's the real question.
Okay, but I haven't read a lot of the independent stuff, so I have no comment.
Now,
C-Bizzle's in the chat. What's up, C-Biz?
Oh,
Months and more to come. Thank you, C-Bizzle. You're the best. I will say this. I read this. I didn't hate it. I'll give it a 1. And John, what I think is refreshing about it is it's a wartime horror story. So he gets to branch out from all the Batman BS he does and deliver something different. And so you might actually enjoy it. Next up in the world of you might enjoy it or this is for no one, Dark Ride number 1. The thank you variant, 1 per store. Oh, how the money.
I'm gonna rate this. I like this series. I think it is quirky and odd and definitely dark and entertaining. It's a fun Halloween kind of comic. I don't know that it's worth a ton of spec value. So on a spec scale, it's probably a 1 or a 2. But on a good reading scale, this is a 4. Grab the trade.
I'm going to join you and call it a 2 because it's definitely for somebody. It is a good read. There's really nothing else after that.
I read part of this. Okay.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You go
Okay.
ahead.
I read part of the story at the end. I thought it's the one with the ancient twist. Like, wait, what? The brother died? What the hell? What? Okay. And I invested, but then it got too confusing. Like, wait, who's the good guy here? Are everyone a bad guy in this series?
I mean,
I don't want to follow that anymore. Like, I dropped off.
There's an anti-hero in it. By the time we get to the end, it just takes a hot minute to get there.
I do like the variants though. The covers have a fun, like Disney kiddish
evil
kind of
Disney
vibe to them.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love all the Disney vibes of the covers. You know.
Yes.
I like it too.
All right, we're down to the number 1, the nitty gritty. Wolverine number 88 Deluxe Edition, the first battle between Deadpool and Wolverine.
Ooh.
I mean, you gotta rate it.
You gotta rate it.
I don't know that I would rate it very high. I still think this cover doesn't work for me because it looks like Deadpool's wearing a cape.
Yeah.
It makes him look like Magneto.
He looks like Magneto, exactly. It's always
Magneto.
I don't understand why they included that little half circle thing. I don't get it. It doesn't look like Deadpool. That is the problem. But I do love the concept, and the cover is entertaining enough for what it is. I'll rate it as a 2.
I got to do John this one because the cover looks that Deadpool. That's not a Deadpool though. So like you said Magneto, but not Magneto. I just don't like the cover. It looks not great. I like Wolverine so figure, but it looks weird. Yeah, I'll give it 2 or 1. I wonder how the story is. Is the story good or is it nonsense?
It's a fun issue. I'm going with the 3. You know,
Okay.
Because I'm taking off points for the cover, and I'm taking off points because it's a little bit overhyped. You know,
Agreed.
I put more value in the first battle of Wolverine and Sabretooth than I do this.
You should. Yeah, as you
You
should.
know?
Yeah.
So like, but that said, I'm still going with a 3 because it is a good collectible, you know, and no Wolverine cover looks like this. It's true. It's probably one of the few covers where Wolverine looks defeated, right?
Yeah.
Rather than clawing away at something. I wonder if people write, I wonder if there's like in the contract, like, remember, Logan can't lose, or remember, Logan can always be winning on the cover. Like back in the day with Spider-Man, it's like Spider-Man's got to be getting his butt whipped on every cover, you know?
It just sounds depressing because we don't need a big hero to be beaten every single time. Like, that's not how you like the story. That's just playing masochist. So, hey, we're going to kill a big hero.
Listen, think of it this way. If Spider-Man always looks like he's getting beaten up on the cover, doesn't it kind of make you want to open it up and see how he gets out of it?
I guess
Fair.
sometimes, but I like to see my hero win.
I think that's how they thought about it back in the day, right? If it looks so menacing, if Spider-Man looks so defeated, how's he going to get out of it? But like the Goblin saga went on for so long. The first time he defeats Norman, the cover is Spider-Man standing triumphantly over a defeated Green Goblin. That's such a great cover because, and it feels earned, right?
Yeah.
It feels very earned. Like, you know, you've been reading this for like, what, over a year as a kid in the 60s? So, yeah.
You get the Mon stuff, but they make the cover just like, oh, look at Spider B episode and Dungeons and Dragons. Those covers pissed me off, and the story was all crap. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this is the hype story you built up from issue 25 or issue 1, issue like, someone's gonna die! And it's not a character on that cover, it's all BS except for Mick Marvel. Wow, what a dumb story.
And now we have spoiler covers because variants sell. And that's how things work.
True.
It's very infuriating.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, just want to remember, I'm still getting the room organized, but I do have a subscriber giveaway at the end of the month. And also, if you are a member, part of the members giveaway this month is this Transformers number 7 that I picked up from Bleecker in Canada, which is super awesome.
Nice.
And I just feel like the love should be spread this month. And of course, I have some cool stuff for. Actually,
that Transformers.
It's not so bad. There's like, yeah, look at that. And I love the way the gun is done. It's a sketch cover edition. There's a little streak on the slab, which is getting to me. Yeah, Bleecker, I remember that book. There we go. But I think it's a good giveaway. I got some other stuff that I got to dig out for next Sunday, not tomorrow, but next Sunday. Comics Train Cancer. I'll be here. Seabiz will be here. John will be here, and maybe more. And we're gonna have some games, and we're gonna do some raffling off of the prizes and everything. And I've got to spend all week figuring that out and making it look shiny. All right.
Cool.
John, where do you have anything coming up, sir, that you'd like to talk about?
Omni X-Men comes back on Tuesday, so I will be Tuesday night with Justin, and we'll be kicking it off and letting people know what books we'll be reading this season and kind of how the schedule will go and the giveaways.
Remind me of what date I'm on.
Oh goodness, that's in my
Really, this moment, just DM me.
I will definitely.
You know. So that's great. Omni X-Men is excellent. It also was nominated for a Comic Book Community Award. Let's cross our fingers.
Woo!
All right, Tevye, where can people find you?
Oh, yeah, you can find me YouTube Tevye Spilger. I'm currently at the live stream Go to Yotai. I'm playing more of that game. After reviews, I'll be hoping to be in Blackburn 2 maybe this weekend. Okay, maybe in January because my family are out sports game right now. But I'll be in Blackburn 2. My last video I did with Tron finally being dead because of the alien bombing. That finally not damn buried, which sucks. What the heck? Like, why? Why? But other than that,
got it over Tron.
Yeah, like I don't get what the hell. Not fair.
I feel like Mark has earned that.
Yeah, like, it's not fair. But that funny shit is that they're gonna shall not be buried again. But whatever. Ad Train comic reviews. I don't know what's coming out acting this coming week. I'll probably look it up. I think I may go and review some crap. Like Spider-Girl. I'm trying to read this book. Maybe.
All right.
We're copying on that. As for anything recent, I'll think of something. And I think that's about it. Yep. Have a clip. It's fun.
All right, and last but not least, do not forget that you can find myself, Lady Prime, Madam, tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our very special Lady Death special. Death never looked so good. It's gonna be. They're gonna put me through a makeup tutorial. We're gonna unleash our inner Lady Death. Expect love, chaos, and killer comic book conversation as we honor the queen of the underworld. So make sure you tune in tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Woo! All right. Wait, I didn't. Oh my God! All of that, and I didn't even show it.
There it is.
Oh yeah, you forgot to show it. Oops.
There we go. Look at me in the middle like I'm a victim. I love it.
That is so funny.
And like all week I wanted to work on this, and all week I was like exhausted, and then I was like hammering this out last night, and I'm like, I will make this happen.
I will do it. He even killed me.
And of course, do not forget Izzyverse NYC, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where Izzy and I go over the top 10. And by going over the top 10, Izzy combs the top 10 of the internet so that we can break it down. Why are these comics trending? What's happening? Why is anyone buying them? Why does 9 sales matter, but in another area 30 sales matter? I don't have the answers to that, but Izzy does. I just have opinions as a common comic book collector. Join us. It's a lot of fun. Izzyverse NYC, Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. And with that, everybody, thank you for joining me. Tevia, thank you for being here. Najee, thank you for being here. John, thank you for jumping in immediately to rescue me. I appreciate it. Everybody have a fantastic day wherever you are, or sleep if you're Australia. Thanks, Bo. And that's it, everybody. Until next time, read your comics, and I love you. Take care.
Bye.